Attack on Bitcoin? You want to know what's going to happen with the cryptocurrency market? Then smash the like button. It's time for Crypto News, Crypto to the Max, with Rodrigo Arnedo, your host for the most here. And today you can see that Bitcoin price is going higher. We're going up after the 9.5 drop we've had in the last 2 days. We told you everything about that in the previous video, so you have to watch it if you haven't. And we told you we might go lower, 52,000, 47,000 after the halving. Do not miss that information out. Did you bought the dip? Maybe so. Well, just like the Bitcoin therapist is telling us he did. But remember, it's always the same every time. Who can relate with that? Leave a comment below. You bought the dip, but there was an actual dip, then the dip of the dip, and then the dip of the dip of the DPT dip. Crazy stuff. Remember, we told you in that video 56,000, 57, even 40,000 is in the cards. Things is that we haven't filled the gap CME futures, and I expect it to be filled soon enough. Anyways, I'm not expert. This is not financial advice. I have no idea whatsoever what's going to happen, but I believe we will fill that $64,000 gap. Maybe today, tomorrow, we'll see. And remember, the next one is in the $34,000, which I believe is too much, but who knows? This is Bitcoin. Remember, dollar is going up, and now I feel that it might go to test this line. So we might have some good news for Bitcoin and the stock market. And then if it bounces here, if it goes up again, bad news for the crypto sphere. Yesterday, we were happy with gold. Well, we weren't. Peter Schick was. He was watching gold's price going up while Bitcoin was going down for the first time like in ever. And yesterday, the stock market finally bounced and went up. Today, Asian market is quite going down a little bit, so we'll see about that. Remember that we did 7 candles in the grid for Bitcoin, and Standard & Poor's 500 just accumulated 5 months in the green too. So good for Bitcoin, good for the stock market. Just watch previous videos. We told you everything about that. In this one, about the monthly chart for Bitcoin, and that Standard & Poor's 500 record, the same one we had with Bitcoin in the 7 green candles here. So why Bitcoin price went down? How is Bitcoin being attacked? Well, the idea is that US government allegedly is sending 3,174 Bitcoin worth 2 billion seized from Silk Road to Coinbase. So that's the main idea. This is the principal main piece of information today. The US government initiated a TestX for sending more than 30,000 Bitcoin to Coinbase. This type of tests has preceded most all US marshal transfers. It's really a question of when, not if. The USM is tasked with liquidating stolen assets. They don't have broader mandate to secure, protect, or otherwise manage these assets. So this might happen. But if it does, well, it's okay in opinion of the Bitcoin therapist. 2 billion is like 1 week of Ethereum inflows. So this crisis will pass as all the rest. Eric Balchunas here, just showing the March madness we had with those ETFs. Those traded 11 billion in March, which is just about triple what they did in February and January. I added, he says the months where only GBTC was on market. For further context, can't imagine April will be bigger, but who knows? This is again Bitcoin madness. Also, Mr. 100 just buying more and more. This address that is buying a lot of Bitcoin is not one of those ETFs. Scoop up 1,256 Bitcoin, most under 66K each in the last 36 hours. A lot of Bitcoin being bought out there. So finally, this feels like the food of the day, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. This idea that this is huge for the market is not at all true. We will just survive this as we have in the past with FTX, Terra Luna, empty gogs, and so many other fiascos in Bitcoin history. Consider that Bitcoin ETFs will be soon integrated into the UBS platform, becoming widely accessible. Also, the 9 period used by many banks when evaluating new financial offers, such as Bitcoin ETFs, might end as early as April the 10th. So, we were waiting for some of those institutions. They might come in April. And today is a good day with this fiasco to learn a bit more about Ulbricht and the Silk Road. Why is Roch Ulbricht a Bitcoin legend? According to Rizzo, well, he launched the largest BTC market at 0.50, just turned 40, serving 2x life sentences at jail. Remember that Sam Bankman-Fried is going to be there just for 25 years, mostly 8 or something like that. Ross launched the Silk Road in 2011, a free Bitcoin market where anything could be bought or sold. It's estimated 18% of drug users use the marketplace. It accounted for 20% of all Bitcoin trading. By 2012, the Silk Road was so popular it was processing 22 million in trade volume. At $12, that's 1.8 million Bitcoin. For thousands, the Silk Road was an introduction to the power of Bitcoin. Silk Road employed hundreds of people who handled customer support, inventory, IT marketing, quality control, and supply chain management. All were paid in Bitcoin, the market's only currency. Ross' motivation was ideological. It wasn't about making money. Silk Road had its own book club with regards of Friedrich Hayek and Ludwig von Mises, which is a very good point for telling you about fanandroid.com and our section recommended books that we have out there. You want to be like myself? Then just read all these books. Maybe audio, listen to them. I'm going to leave you a link in the description below to audible.com. I have 7 free credits out there right now. So 7 books I'm going to audio listen. You can do the same and we'll have some commission because it's a referral link. So thank you very much. It's free for you for the first 30 days. Ross's dream was to restore power to the people, to take it back from the state. He saw the Silk Road and Bitcoin as powerful vehicles for promoting liberty and free trade. Ross believed Bitcoin would stop the thief of inflation and rid the world of Federal Reserve. Ross continued to promote Bitcoin even when US politicians used the Silk Road as an excuse to ban it. He saw this as affirmation for regulations were falling. At times of Ross's arrest, his personal wallet was confiscated by the government. It held over 144,000 Bitcoin, making Ross one of the largest holders of Bitcoin in history. The US government auction of Ross Bitcoin was huge, mainstream moment. It was seen as a milestone, the US government legitimizing the industry. During Ross' trial, it was uncovered that the DEA agents investigating him stole 80,000 Bitcoin. Other key defense topics were banned from the trial. That is not good, of course. Today, the official platform policy of Libertarian Party calls for Ross to be pardoned and released. Even Republican VP candidate Vivek Ramaswamy has vowed to pardon Ross if elected. Today, Ross market is considered by some one of the largest contributions to harm reduction in narcotics distribution ever. By anonymizing violent trade, it's estimated he may save thousands of lives. Today, the Bitcoin community continues to fight for Ross's pardon and release. By donating to freeross.org, you can help ensure Ross doesn't spend his life in prison. So unfair comparing with Sam Bankman-Fried. The market, going back to the market, we are in the green today, and remember that we might go parabolic again. Bitcoin RSI is back under 50 and has reset the levels last seen when Bitcoin was 41,100, just before the ETF inflows really took off. Also, there will be this short liquidation if Bitcoin hits 72,200. A lot of money out there. Is this a billion? Crazy stuff. This is exactly how Bitcoin beats traders. It moves around like fucking maniac and slaughtering longs and shorts. No matter what you do as a trader, Bitcoin is always trying to wreck you. On the other hand, it's extremely easy to hodl. Literally, do nothing and get rich. That's our idea. And also, when in doubt, just sum out. You have here the linear chart for Bitcoin. You can see how easy it is to buy and hold, and that's it. Even we might have a top in August according to this projection. Do you think we are going to do something similar to this? Well, it might be. So happy if so. And remember that any case, even though we are this kind of 12% down from the 73,757, the all-time high for Bitcoin right now, corrections are normal in a bull market. We had 8 corrections of 30% or plus in 2016-17. So those are good. Those are expectations reset, over leveraged traders getting wrecked, and hodlers getting a chance to buy cheaper satoshis. Gives the market more time to build up momentum. The longer the curve, the higher the price target, of course. And what about this tweet from Red Capital telling us that we are in this danger zone where pre-halving retraces trend to begin? We had this kind of 18%. So, well, we did already test the danger zone. This will be it. And also, remember we told you about this comparison with 2016 and how because of the halving, we can go lower. But any case also, Red Capital here believes that this may place the top for the next short time top, precisely. The idea that if we do the same thing we did in the past, will be around $80,000 soon enough. That would be crazy. We might be doing the same thing we did in 2020, and we told you this in our previous videos. Consider this ghost border candles chart and how we are right now probably doing just the same, just waiting for the next leg up. And this will bring us to $200,000. Awesome stuff. Consider that Bitcoin miners hit a record 2 billion in monthly revenue. That's the highest ever. And we have the halving coming in the next 2 weeks, 16, 17 days just away from the halving. In a day, today, so happy with this father and son. Those sell in April 3, 2013, the Porsche for 300 Bitcoin at $100. 11 years ago, right now, that's $19 million. So that was a good trade, of course. Also, 11 years ago today, Bitcoin reached $100 for the first time ever. And exactly 11 years ago, Bitcoin broke $1 billion market cap for first time. So yeah, we're going to die for sure. Consider that on days like this, we might go down. It's okay, but remember that cryptos is still being adopted at twice the speed of internet and should reach something like 1 billion users by the end of 2025. That's why we're still greedy, not extreme greed, but greedy. And we have crazy bubbles out there like these things called ENA. I went to CoinGecko. You can see it's today's winner. Crazy stuff. So I had to go to dexul.io. You have the link in the description below, and there you can learn everything about ENA and where you can buy it, etc., etc. Also, you can watch the chart there, and then I would recommend you to just learn more about this kind of projects because we need a governance token there. We really need a stable coin after we know what happened with Terra Luna, etc. And when airdrops are just behind the reason of price token going up, that's not a good sign. Also, consider some hacks out there. We are not in a very safe world. The exchange, the centralized exchange over leverage just hacked. So careful out there. Ethereum may be recovering too, just like the market. And what if we do like we did in the past? Well, here from Crypto Robert, the idea that we are bouncing back in order to create a new leg up. Also, that top here, Joda telling us that once Ethereum is beyond $5,000, that's the moment when all coin season is going to start and we will top so up from the point we are right now. Any case, watch all the crypto news we have out there and you learn about this. We told you, for example, in the last video here, in do not search your addresses Bitcoin on Google. That was not a good idea. And today we tell you about that allegedly private mode you have with Chrome. Now we know that those are selling some of the data that they recollect in that mode. So it's not private at all whatsoever. If you want to learn more about all this, well, you can go to our website, findontheright.com, and there we have a section from Brave Browser, and that's a browser is not going to use your data. So yeah, it's the one I'm using for 7 years now. So if you want to do that, there's no referral link whatsoever. You have the link in the description below, and you keep on learning. Just like you have to learn that there's just 3 more days till we run out of the anniversary celebration where you can get an iPhone 15 Pro, Apple Vision Pro, and more with Bybit. I'm gonna leave you the link in the description below, and you can go up for 25 euros with our link. Thank you very much for that. Also, very good news today for Over the Reality. Maybe you were chasing one of those codes. Well, we have an universal code. So yeah, we are, and then rewards too, with this symbol in between, and there you have it. So you don't have to search for your code. You don't have to check if it's working or not. We have finally, thank you very much to Over the Reality, our partners, a universal code. Just use it right now. And let's say goodbye to this video with these thoughts. This man just watched 162 hours of movies. This is the longest marathon in history, but I wouldn't recommend you to do that. I would recommend you to be like Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger is 80 years old and he is dancing like this, probably going out there for a run and then buying some Bitcoin. Awesome, awesome stuff for Mick Jagger. So bless Mick Jagger and everybody learning crypto like these two. They are blessed with crypto knowledge and also AI knowledge. With our channel AI News, today a new video and you'll learn all about AI. If you want to learn more about crypto, just watch one of these 2 videos, and we are researching already for the next crypto news here with Rodrigo Arnedo. Health, money, love, power in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!